You can classify content and apply security marks in governance services so that items can be viewed or accessed by users who have the required security clearance. You need to have security clearance and permission to edit content before you can classify it. In the document library of an Alfresco site, hover over a folder and select More, and then Classify. In the same way, you can also classify categories or individual items such as images or documents. You can classify using both security classification, which is the predefined security group, and security groups. You will only see the classification options you have security clearance for, and you can't classify to a higher level than your own security clearance. You can classify contents manually or automatically by adding instructions from a classification guide. If you add instructions from a classification guide, then all the classification details are completed for you automatically. You can also delete instructions that you've applied and then reclassify manually. Ensure you refresh your page before proceeding. Although not required, you can add other classification source references which allow you to name the source from which the classification of the item has been derived. Select Apply Classification to folder contents if you want to classify the folder's immediate children with the same classification. This option is not available when classifying non-folder items. Select a classification and enter who has requested the item to be classified. Enter a classification agency and select one or more classification reasons. If you require, you can also add a downgrade schedule or declassification schedule. A downgrade schedule is used when you want to set a date when the item will be downgraded. For example, from top secret to confidential. A declassification schedule is used when you want to set a date when the item will be declassified. Once an item has been declassified, its classification is changed to be unclassified. Downgrade and declassification schedules aren't automated, and any reclassification needs to be done manually. To add further security controls to items, click on a security group mark that you want to assign to the item. When you are done, click Classify. If you are classifying a folder with children in it, you will see the message, Child Classifying in Progress. Refresh the page and the classification is completed. How long a folder takes to complete the classification of its contents depends on how many immediate children it has. Browse the folder and you can see its immediate children are classified in the same way.